Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we are going to the ruins, and we're going to be taking, let's see here, Cornelius, quit well ahead, Pippin, and Fourneau. I think we can actually sort that like so, and I feel pretty good about this. We are going to be venturing forth in the dark, so we'll save a little bit of money on our consumables, but more importantly, we actually need to start saving money on our consumables because, oh shit, look at our finances, not great. So why don't we start getting back into the habit of scrimping and saving just a little bit. I'm going to be taking these along in case we run into a shambler or a shambler shrine. Other than that, yeah, let's try and go a little bit easy. I think we have definitely created something of a habit of going overboard, both on buying level upgrades, buying trinkets out of the wagon, buying a whole bunch of consumables that we have not always made the best use of. So why don't we try and get out of that habit here? Oh my god, I forgot to give Quit Well Ahead any trinkets at all. Well, off to a great start there then. So let's get going. Fortunately, nobody has trinkets that are dependent on the light level, so let's count our blessings there. Alright, clean guns. What do we do here? This is how we do it. Definitely, you're gonna need something because, yeah, your stats are gonna be in the toilet because because I am an idiot. So, let's see here. Tiger's Eye. His accuracy is gonna be fine, so let's throw it to you. And Bandit's Sense seems like a good choice. Less likely to be surprised. We are going in darkness, so let's go with that. And moving forward. Alright, we did get ambushed. Shouldn't be too much of a problem here. Yeah, this is not much of an ambush party, even though our ranks did get shuffled pretty badly here. We can get her back in position in no time at all. So there we go. Now the Arbalist is in, yeah, bayonet jab range, and this is definitely handled at this point. Do we flashbang? Well, let's see, 16, and we can get a kill. Let's try it. Great, there we go. So we definitely chose the right course of action there, and now, yeah, let's stun with Dazzling Light, and yeah, the day is ours. Wow, nice. And a little bit of stress relief on the man we wanted to get stress relief. Perfect. Well, maybe things aren't so bad. No, I should take that back because I am an idiot. Like, not packing trinkets is fucking amateur hour. So, let's quickly go over our trinkets. Of course, double gunslinger's buckles, arguably, I would say the best. Actually, I'd say inarguably the best trinket in the game. Sun rings, moon rings, also very good. Legendary bracer, very good. But I mean, Jesus, like the stats on those gunslingers buckles, just insane. The profane scroll here obviously has been a mainstay. It's gonna hurt her healing, but that ancestors map, I like it. Maybe, yeah, I think this is maybe a good map for that ancestors buckle. Or ancestors map, just because it is kind of this grid shape. We are looking for something in particular. That's annoying. I think we can get by without healing, though. Trying to break that habit. I think we can get by without the healing, and as you can see, that scouting is already paid off. I think we want to generally avoid traps if we can. I don't think we have any really great untrappers on the level of something like a highwayman or something like that. Anyway, all this jibber jabber is not getting to the real meat and potatoes of what I was hoping to talk about here. They have, Red Hook has announced that they are going to be releasing the new update on the 15th, and I will not be here to enjoy it. Sadly, I am going to be. I'm a school teacher, as I've mentioned a couple times. I'm going to be going on a camping trip with my students. It's like an all school camping trip, and of course, it just perfectly coincides with the release. I know, man. I tried to explain it to the parents, and they didn't really understand. Will Smith was right, but what a blow, man. So instead, we're going to have to come back to it a couple days later. I'm going to be gone. I am assuming Red Hook is using American time, so I'm going to be gone on the 15th and 16th, so I'll be back the 17th, and we'll take a look at what we have then. Man, like, it kind of sucks. On the other hand, you know, I'm going to be looking after the lives of, like, 20 children in the woods full of, you know, dangerous animals and snakes and, you know, bugs and poison ivy and clearly I'm distracted. I didn't use the key. Well, this is fantastic. Wow, that's a lot of scouting. Anyway, like, let's try and keep this PG. I'm really not trying to, like, I'm really not trying to, like, say that I'm going to murder my children, but yeah, it is going to have me indisposed for a few days, so it kind of sucks, but, you know, we'll come back and hopefully lower my real-life stress levels by raising my in-game stress level. So we'll finally get to see what the mechanics are going to be for this game's first pet class. So that's pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing whatever they cook up. I mean, the Man-at-Arms, say what you will, and Arbalest were both just fantastic additions to the game. They really they really changed sort of the character and class dynamics in a lot of really positive ways. And yeah, I've just been really happy to play around with them. So yeah, I'm very excited for what they've cooked up next. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely want to take care of this thing as quickly as we possibly can. If we can get a bleed, that'd be good. Alright, 4 damage around. We still have a lot of work to do, but that is a good start. I don't think for... man. Not quite, but that's good. There we go. And now the marksman is in jab range, so yeah, we're fine. That could have been terrible, but fortunately we lucked out. The change that they made to party crits has been amazing, I think, for party longevity in situations like that, where an enemy, yeah, I think we have to go for the Spearman, where an enemy does unfortunately sneak an AoE through. Usually you do want to deal with those enemies right away, but the change that they made really did improve the situation, and I think made it a lot more fair. I mean, it kind of sucks when you're in a situation where, you know, you want to get a kill on, yeah, just a big mess of enemies, and, you know, you're not able to because you only get 1 crit or, you know, 2 if you're lucky, rather than 3, or in the Jester's case even 4. But yeah, it's overall not that big a deal, because, you know, taking down a mess of 3 enemies here with a lucky crit is nice, but compared to your own party getting wiped out by a crit the other way, you know, where a rifleman or something is blowing away 3 party members with a single big crit, I rather like it the way it is now. Arguably, I could have tried to take the Enchantress down with Heroic End, but honestly, I think things worked out just fine the way we did them. So, now what do we drop? What do we drop? Herbs, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we do need to be a little bit less cautious about keeping these things around. Honestly, if we run into a Shambler and just get our asses handed to us, I think we're just gonna have to deal. That sucks. That sucks. I don't want to run out of shovels. Actually, I didn't see that we picked up another one. If we still have 2 after this, we're probably fine. So, one of the things that I've been thinking about with regards to this game is the idea of variance. Now, you see right here, for example, Furneaux, our Vestal, has a chance of dealing 5 to 12 damage, and I have not been told otherwise, so I have to assume that the damage, we have an equal chance of getting a 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way up to 22 here when our Highwayman takes a shot. Perfect. Or in some cases, a 52. But it's just been, yeah, it's just been something that I've been thinking about. If, what would you think if instead of, just a range where every outcome was equal, there being, basically what I'm thinking of as dice rolls, a la Dungeons and Dragons. Because, I mean, when I think about it, I think maybe something like the Leper, where every outcome was equally likely, I think that makes sense. I think that's definitely consistent with the design of the character. But, something like a Highwayman, if his damage followed more of a bell curve, where the extreme values were less likely, that sucks. Where the extreme values were less likely, but the mean values, the middle values were much more common, I think that would seem a bit more consistent. And then, of course, critical hits would still be those big double damage hits. That seems kind of interesting, right? Like, that seems like it could work. Wow. Wow, that was really fast. Quit while ahead's not gonna like this, but why don't we keep going? Let's see. You? Holy water? Alright, wonderful. Got some healing. Stress relief. Great. Yeah, let's keep going. We desperately need to get some money, so yeah, we'll go until either we get some more treasure and explore these 2 rooms, or until we run out of food. Yeah, whichever comes first. It'd be a little bit unfortunate if we go, like, in this hallway and hit another hunger event, because I mean, look at these stress numbers. They're great. I'm not really comfortable throwing those away just because. Let's see. I know there are some of these, like a cracked sarcophagus or something. I haven't been opening some of these sarcophagi because I just kind of assumed that all of the outcomes were bad, but that actually is not really the case from what I understand. Some of them have, oh, that sucks. Some of them have a fairly decent benefit. Good, we got a kill. Yeah, we couldn't really rely on getting a stun there, but yeah, just doing enough damage to kill the enemy off is fine too. So yeah, like I said, we're coming up on the end of term at my school, so I have not been as reliable as perhaps I might have intended to be at first when I said, I'm going to be doing videos like every Monday, and yeah, let's go around here and we'll call it. Yeah, when I said I was going to do videos every Monday and Friday, I did kind of It did kind of slip my mind that, yeah, we're coming up on the end of the term, and that means a lot of extra paperwork and stuff that I have to take home. So I've just been kind of too busy and tired to play. I am very thrilled to be back at it, and I'm hoping to do one more recording today to go up on Friday for both of you that care about that sort of thing. So it'll be nice to, yeah, it'll be nice to spend a little bit more time with it. Yeah. And let's see. It's too bad that we don't still have any holy water, because this would be a perfect place for it. I think we can drop the anti-venom. Well, well, no. If we find another alchemist table, we can use this there. That kind of sucks. I mean, this is the big prize. This is a lot of money. So, yeah, I think we call it good. I think we've... You want to check? I'm sorry, this might end up being completely uneventful, but do you want to check? I mean, because it could be a shambler, right? And if it's a shambler, fuck. If it's a shambler, I want to at least try it, you know? Our party's fighting fit for the most part, and this is a good opportunity. I know we don't get those ancestral trinkets as guaranteed drops now that we've gotten 4 or 5 of them from the shamblers anymore, but it's still a fun fight, and I don't think we have encountered any shamblers. It's nothing. Well, I knew I was setting myself up for a big anticlimax there, but still a lot of money, so I think we can be happy with that, and let's get out of here. Alright, so kind of a short video. It was a medium dungeon rather than a large, but I do want to keep everybody's XP pretty close together so we don't wind up with a situation where there are only 3 level something, level 3 or 4 characters, and we're not able to, we're not able to group together, and I have to raise a bunch of others. It'd be a huge mess. So let's avoid that problem, and yeah, keep everybody grouped together, at least until our bounty hunter and our jester make it out, and then, you know, these guys can eat each other for all I care. But thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry if my voice is sore. Like I said, it's coming up on the end of the school year, and it's stressful. So I'm making myself just sound like the worst teacher. I'm so sorry. I promise I will not kill any children in the woods. That said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.